What's going on YouTube? Florida Man Knives here with a really exciting unboxing that I know a lot of people will be looking forward to. This one is going to be another exclusive from DLT Trading. And if you watch my channel, you can already probably guess what this is going to be. It's going to be another Spyderco, but this one's going to be a little bit more special, as it's going to be a Taichung, Taiwan Spyderco Kapara. Again, DLT Trading exclusive. And there you have it. Fantastic. I was hoping they were going to do this. This is the DLT Trading exclusive sticker that they like to do. They actually did one for the Paramilitary 2, and I'm pretty sure for all of their Spydercos. So this will definitely be going on my knife box next to the other one. And then you can see, of course, you've got your exclusive paperwork here. This one is going to be, of course, in CPM at 20 CV. And this is the very first exclusive version of the Spyderco Kapara, which is something that is really, really cool. You know, if you guys are familiar with Spydercos, they really don't generally do sprint runs or exclusives out of the Taichung factory. One thing, this one actually has bubble wrap as opposed to the just clear plastic of the other exclusives. But wow, sorry, just getting it in hand, this smooth contoured G10. It's got a little bit of oil on it. Let me just wipe that off, but man, that feels great. And let's see for, oh wait, check the blade centering first, out of the box. Phenomenal. First flick. Phenomenal. Wow. Well, all right, there you guys have it. Again, the first variant of the Kapara besides the standard model that typically comes with CPM 20 CV. It does have the beautiful contoured carbon fiber, of course. And there we go, drop shot out of the box. So again, this one is going to have CPM 20 CV steel, which is a amazing steel. In my opinion, it's going to be definitely a big upgrade over S30V. It does have these contoured gray G10 scales here that the action is crazy, but anyways, the scales right here, a lot of people will probably prefer these to the carbon fiber. You know, really like the feel of these. Again, contoured, so it's gonna be a little bit smoother in the hand compared to something like the squared off G10 of the Paramilitary 2. But you know, 20 CV. And something that's really interesting on this one is going to be the price compared to the standard model. The standard model, of course, runs you $203, and this one was $197.40. I always think, you know, the standard one's just a little bit much for the S30V, but I do think the carbon fiber is beautiful. But that's why I ended up going with this one. You know, the 20 CV is a fantastic steel, and I love the G10. It does have full length skeletonized stainless steel liners, you can see right there. And then of course it does maintain this dark red backspacer from the original Kapara. Getting into the specs real quick, you're going to have an overall length of 8.27 inches. You're going to have a blade length of 3.58 inches. Handle length of right about 4.69 inches. The blade thickness, it's going to be thinner than your Paramilitary 2. Definitely going to be right around 0.118 is what they have it at. And then your handle thickness is going to be just over half an inch, right at about 0.51 inches. Again, 20 CV steel. And let's check the weight on this guy. This thing is gonna come in at a impressive 3.53 ounces. You compare that to the PM2, which is going to be 3.77. So just for reference, it is going to be a pretty lightweight knife, especially considering the length. Let's just take a look at this action out of the box. This is the smoothest Spyderco I've ever had out of the box, hands down. I do have this Para 3 lightweight Knife Joy exclusive, also in 20 CV, which is very, very smooth. This one's pretty much just as smooth as it was out of the box. It's a little broken in now, but I think because of the weight on the blade here, it just makes it a tad bit more smooth out of the box there. Really like the pattern on this Contour G10 here, and I really, really like the pivots here. It does have, I think, a T6 in there, I want to say, but just a nice little touch as opposed to, again, your standard regular pivot screws that you would find on your typical Spydercos. One thing that's really cool about this is, of course, it is going to be designed by Alistair Phillips. It's going to be based on his pretty famous custom folding knife called the Redback. And they introduced the Kapara in 2018, Spyderco did. And it is, generally intended as an overall EDC, of course, knife with the sub-intention of being a food prep knife. So that's why you get the unique blade shape there. And you can see it's very, very sharp out of the box. Super, super razor sharp. Also, quick watch check. Got a 2nd gen Seiko Black Monster here. I've had a couple comments on that, maybe mentioning what watch I'm wearing, and I've had some people notice this one in particular. So just wanted to throw that on there. Goes good with this gray G10 Kapara. Wow, the ergos on this are fantastic though. You actually can hold it back here. It's not the most comfortable for me. For me, I definitely kind of feel like the choil is more essential. My pinky hangs off the end here if I grip back here, but I don't see myself ever doing that. This is just much more of a natural feeling for me. And no jimping here on the spine at all, or on the 4-finger choil, which I don't mind. The intention, reasoning behind that, as I said, this was a food prep knife, and so they did not want any, food particles or anything like that to get into the jimping as you're using it. So I definitely understand that there. With this blade shape, you can kind of maybe do some sort of a rocking motion with your food prep if you so desire. I myself will not be utilizing this in the kitchen. But this will be a fantastic EDC choice for sure. Just to compare it to a couple of other models, of course, again, the Paramilitary 2. This one is another DLT trading exclusive. So you can see right there, it's going to come in just a little bit shorter than the PM2 overall. Just to double check that. Actually, it's going to be right about the same. Wanted to get the precise measurements here. The Kapara, and sorry, this is actually my first Kapara, is supposedly just a tad bit longer. But I don't really see that being the case by my measurements. Wow. Anyways, getting back to some comparisons here, you've got the Para 3 lightweight, of course. Keeping it in the Spyderco family, you've got the Endura. This is going to be in S30V, and the Endura is definitely going to be longer. And then, again, in the Spyderco family, we'll bring out the Cutlery Shop exclusive Native Chief. Love this knife, and definitely going to be the longest of the bunch. Of course, you've got the Delica. You can see it's going to be significantly smaller. your Dragonfly 2, and then some non-Spyderco knives, just for, you know, why not? Of course, the Benchmade bug out. And there you can see just how large of a knife it is relative to, you know, one of the most popular EDCs out there. Again, a different knife. This is going to be the Hogue Doug Ritter Mini RSK, equivalent to the Benchmade Mini Grip. And then one more Spyderco that is one of my favorites. It's going to be the Manix 2 Lightweight. But man, this is just a beautiful knife. Really excited that it has 20 CV steel, compression lock, of course. Spidey flick it all day long. You know, I will note, and of course I'll touch on this in my review video after I've had it for a little while, but definitely, you know, it's not as accessible or easy, I should say, to utilize the thumb hold there. It is a little bit cut off by the scales, but that doesn't bother me. And I'll be fidgeting with this for the next couple of days for sure. Wow. Really excited about it. DLT trading exclusive, Spyderco Kapara, 20 CV, deep carry wire pocket clip. Amazing, amazing knife. Wow. That's all I can say. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment on your thoughts of this one and its comparison, or how it is compared to the regular model with S30V. You know, give me your opinion on that. I think it's going to be a little bit better of a value just because of the steel. You know, I understand you're not getting carbon fiber, but the Contour G10 just feels incredible in the hand. Wow. Again, there's Alistair Phillips' logo. Taichung, Taiwan. Incredible fit and finish on these. I mean, you can see just how smooth this thing is, of course. Again, perfect centering. Perfect fit and finish, man. Right here, I love how smooth that is. I mean, just compared to like my Native Chief, you can see your fingernail, for example, can catch on the edges there. This is just fantastic. You know, the Taichung Taiwan factory, of course, is renowned for their fit and finish, so no surprise here. But it's just a great to get it in the hand, you know, really see it and see that they continue to be so consistent with their quality control, and just overall they're fantastic. I'm a huge Spyderco fan, of course, but wow, definitely will be posting a lot more videos on this in the near future. Once I've had it long enough to where I feel like I can do a review, of course I will be doing that, and then I'll definitely be doing some comparison videos, specifically against some of the larger Spydercos and, you know, some of the other brands out there. Man, just love that DLT Trading was able to bring us the first exclusive Spyderco Kapara. Love DLT Trading in general. Here's an exclusive 4MAX Scout from them, and of course, again, the exclusive Paramilitary 2. Man, just can't say enough right now. It's just beautiful, beautiful grind lines, aside from my fingerprints, of course. Great edge. Doesn't bother me that there's no sharpening choil, of course, I'm used to that. Love the design of this knife. Ultra smooth compression lock. It's gonna be super fidgety and just super nice to look at. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and thanks for watching.